We are evaluating a small little farm here that has the potential of growing tons of hay. We're trying to see what we need to do before the grass really starts taking off to get it kind of working and functional. This is the canal ditch that this farm has, and me and Mark are just kind of looking at it and thinking that it needs a weed burner. You can see the also needs to get scraped so the water flows good. But as we were walking, check this out. It made me stop and look. Some bones, and Mark thinks it's a moose because we do have cougars out in this area. But then it could be a cow, it could be a horse, it could be an elk, any of those things. But look at that. Look at the big old bone right there. Anyways, we're looking at restoring this place and, I don't know, getting it going again, putting it back to life.
It goes in, has a piece of sheet metal that slides in to block it off. So when you want to water, you lift that up and it opens and lets water out. So you could put this back. There's a couple of them here that would have been in here at some point in time. You could put it back into the ditch so that it flows through the bank to the other side. And then from there, you've got this much water flowing out.
You hear the turkeys?
Yeah,
They're right there.
see them out there strutting?
Oh yeah, there's a Tom. There he is right there, showing off his feathers. That's cute.
So we could probably do that.
How much are those usually? Are those pretty expensive?
I don't know, I've never bought one. But we've got one here.
Yeah, you got one.
Install it. If I can get water to the other side of this road.
Because there's a little bit of a hump right there.
Yeah.
Like that.
We'd probably need it in over there and over here so we could water the two halves. Water from this side. Because this little belly that goes down is going to get everything moving to that belly until it gets down to the bottom.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to kind of think of it from this half and that half.
I agree.
And then it would be efficient.
Yeah. The starting is, let's put some time in harrowing it.
Yeah, let's get the field. The field just has been cut. Just cut. And the horses were in it for years. Even if we needed to, we could put like one of these head gates in here. But if we needed to help distribute better, we could even run a ditch. Just dig a ditch down the fence line. And we can take it straight down to a point and then kick it out. You know what I mean? I don't think it'd be complicated.
Well, it'll take a minute, huh, to figure this part out.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to bring your tractor out.
Yeah.
And some of your equipment.
Yeah. Not scatter out the horse manure from the horse poop from last year.
Yeah.
Scatter that good. And just be good to get it harrowed. It's been forever since it's been touched. And then it might not even be bad. He does have a seed bed roller, and that might not be a bad idea to come through and kind of hit it with that too after we harrow it, just to kind of help set everything even. It could be managed out pretty easily over the year.
Yeah.
So just got to get equipment out here and get going.
Okay.
I think.
Me and Logan are here to deliver a whopper to Mark. He's working on a field, trying to get water accessibility, but look what a beautiful day it is.
Always get myself into.
It looks like we came just in time because Mark's truck is stuck in the field and he has water coming his way, and his tractor is deep mud as well. So I'm here to feed him but also get him out. I came here and he grabbed me with, he he said, come and bring the Suburban right now. I'm like, okay. All right, honey.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I got him out. He says, you're just gonna have to reverse and yank me. Oh yeah, I hit that reverse so hard. Pulled him right out of whatever the hell that is over there. He's just trying to take his turn on irrigation. But it's been raining a couple of days, so.
The problem is that I had the tractor set to, with the blade set to ditch.
Uh-huh.
So that I can keep correcting it.
Yeah.
And when I got it there, it was soft. When the blade set at that angle, it's only inches off the ground. So when it was soft, then I sink in, that means the blade hits the ground. So it started to dig when I had it fully raised, which is just like, might as well hit the brakes and tie you off to a building or something. So then the tires dig deeper, then the blade sinks deeper. So that's why I was like, oh, I'll rip the blade off here and see if I can go forward, and then it just kept going down.
But you got the water creeping in right now?
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay, so you're just field irrigating it? Is that what you're trying to do?
Huh?
Field irrigate? Is that what? Flood irrigate? Oh, well, the field. Flood irrigate the field? Yeah. Well, are you sure you don't want me to yank you? Like I did? You want to try? Well, at least you got the water on the field. That's really good. That means we can probably get more than one cutting.
I don't know how soft it's going to be over here. That's why I sunk right there. It was soft. The water wasn't there yet. But
What if I go over here? Let me see how soft it is. I mean, I guess just by walking, would it be?
If you can get here and not sink, you're a lot lighter than I am.
Okay.
On the front. You can get here and not sink. Maybe it'll do.
Okay, just as long as I'm safe. Well, you got at least one truck out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Let's yank ya.
So pull up here, I'll walk with you with the chain.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't think it's gonna work.
Oh, have some. I've pulled you out of a lot of things in my lifetime. I think that's what.
The tractor, like, you can't yank because the tractor's all the way in.
Uh-huh.
Like all the way in.
Okay.
So it won't yank out. It has to try to help itself out.
And everything's so slippery because it's still Idaho mud.
So.
Okay, let's see if I can unbury you. Okay. Well, that's all right. We're in the tractor for a while. Come on, gardens and solar. All right. Okay. Well, listen, we were only going to bring you Whoppers.
Well, you brought me rescue, and that's better than Whoppers.
Hey, it's a beautiful day, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get thunderstorm, too?
It rained pretty good for a minute.
Yeah, it did at our place, too. So, technically, our property is over that mountain, right? This mountain, or which one?
It's right over this saddle.
This saddle right there. We've actually flown the drone over here before I said, oh, too far, but It's like, how many miles is it over the property?
I think it's 4 miles basically.
4 miles. But it takes us about 30 minutes to get here.
It's 21 miles on the road, 4 miles on the mountain.
Well, listen, it's a beautiful day to get your tractor stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that.
Now, I've pulled you out of a lot of crazy things, but this is fine. It's been a while. It was kind of exciting.
This kind of adventure.
I was
Like,
missing adventure.
all these days in a row, and I was looking for some adventure in my life.
Yeah. Well,
That makes one of us.
okay, well, we just got back from the hay farm that Mark is managing this summer, and a couple of neighbors saw that his tractor got stuck, so they brought their backhoe. So I'm hoping he has some good news and he gets out of there, or we're just gonna have to wait until it dries up a little bit to bring the excavator and pull that tractor out, or when it dries up enough to pull it with a truck too. Anyways, that was quite an adventure. The whole thing was, I was just gonna bring him some lunch, but I was so busy today I almost didn't come. But I'm glad I did, because got him out of a pretty big pickle.